All right, welcome everybody to Oops, All Tieflings, our Pathfinder beginner adventure, where our band of lowlifes, not intrepid heroes, lowlifes,
Speak for yourself, darling.
Unpredictable rowdies.
are unpredictable rowdies,
That's more like it.
have been offered a potential permanent position by a mysterious benefactor. They were approached individually by Ecclesius, a lawyer who promises them fame and fortune if they should do a job. The job was quite strange. It was crashing the anointing of some pompous religious weirdos and defiling their anointing ceremony, which the party did. They did it quite well. They even killed some lesser angels in the process. They also killed the anointed cleric who tried to defend her church. And at the end, before the party was overrun by guards and clergy, were whisked away through a devilish portal, where they now find themselves in a well-manicured garden path that leads on a cobblestone walkway to a glorious manor. The sky, it is well lit, but a slightly reddish hue lights the ambience. However, the sky itself is pitch black without a star in the sky. Percy, a imp dressed in a very nice tailored suit, who was a moment ago a man, looks back at you and smiles. Welcome to the Red House of Draconio. Please, right this way. He turns and starts strutting. He's quite short, so he waddles a little bit, like a toddler. His little devil tail. His little devil tail swinging. It's about a couple 100 feet to the front door, so you have a moment as you walk to speak amongst yourselves if you wish.
This place is so dark. And yet opulent. What do you suppose we are?
Probably like hell or something, I don't know.
Reminds
I've
me of
seen
some of the
hell.
caves.
I don't know what caves you've been in. This is better than a cave.
My clan used to do crystal mining for a dragon.
Really?
Now, when you
Well,
say
how-
dragon, you don't mean like me, right? Because they used to call me the dragon. And I do have like a big collection of crystals.
No, I do not mean you.
Listen, I'm just checking, alright? You don't always know who works for you.
I think that makes one a bad boss.
Hey, I was a really good boss. I mean, anybody who complained, I just, just hit them
Joe?
and then they would stop complaining.
Oh,
I was very familiar with everybody under my employment.
You suddenly hear a strange, sad moaning off to the sides. It sounds pitiful, lamenting, and you hear the clinking of chains and the snipping of twigs and leaves. you notice that in these very beautifully manicured gardens are strange, droopy creatures, like gelatinous forms, vaguely humanoid, their flesh melting. Not literally melting, but melty, and large golden shackles around their necks and their feet, and they just bemoan as they snip the gardens into perfect order.
Noisy lot.
Don't mind them. They're just paying off their debts.
I see.
Anyways, we're almost there. Welcome. And you arrive at this beautiful, tall door with paneling carved in. The paneling has faces, like a bas-relief in a door, and the faces are just of agony. Different various poses of pain, lament, and suffering.
Who's the decorator?
Oh, the master picks out all his furnishings. He has immaculate taste.
Asphyxia wants to kind of just gently trace the face of one of the depicted.
As you do that, it almost looks like it slightly shifts and winces, its eyebrows creasing even harder, just slightly.
There is much pain here.
As to be
So,
expected.
are you gonna open the fucking door, or do I gotta do it myself? I thought I was a guest.
You are the most esteemed of guests. Right
See?
this
Okay.
way.
We might get along after all.
He swishes his hand, and the door slowly creaks open. Let me change the scene.
This door might be too hefty for a kick from you, Sabina.
Oh, I doubt it. I wouldn't want to kick such a nice door.
Okay. You
Ooh.
enter a beautiful entry hall. The entry hall is well furnished, well lit. There are fresh living plants potted, kind of making the place look nice. There are various couches and sofas to lounge on. And in the middle of the room is a pedestal where there sits a guest book. I have a picture.
Oh.
I like that.
There is a decanter of wine and an empty glass next to the guest book. Behind, though, your eyes can't help but be drawn to a twisted portrait. A woman with her arms bound, being puppeted by a devil behind. Its eyes seem to follow you. You hear a...
It's like a point-and-click adventure game.
Yes.
You hear a... and a tall devil with icy blue skin and curved icy horns and a very nice suit stands there. His hands are on a cane. Welcome. Guests of the Red House, please sign the guest book.
Yeah, Asphyxia will step up and grab the quill and very fancily, and maybe over like 3, like instead of taking 1 line, she takes like 3 lines. Asphyxia Felinor.
You notice that as you write, trailing behind the ink, it melts, fades away, almost like the page is sucking it up. And then your name is not there anymore, only a slight imprint of where
That's
it once
a fun
was.
trick.
Oh, that will not do. You didn't do it right. Try again.
Oh, excuse me. I think I know how to sign my name. Is there a trick to it?
It is no trick, my lady. If you are not worthy to enter the Red House, the guest book will reject you. Try again. I'm sure you just need to put a little more oof into it.
There must be some mistake. Of course I'm worthy. I was the MVP of our little mission after all.
Maybe one of your companions would have better luck.
Here, I got this. If anybody's worthy of anything, it's fucking me. And I write Sabina Stiletto. Right there on the line. That.
It starts being slurped up, fading away. The man in front of you shakes his head disappointedly.
Your pen's fucking broken.
As I said.
Percy
Ari's-
is kind of going...
Ari's gonna step up, take the pen. Is there ink on it, or is it just is there anything on it?
There is an ink. The quill is sitting in an ink well.
Okay. But when I pick it up, is there something on the end of the quill, or is it just sort of
Yeah, you see that it's like it's behaving like a normal pen.
Okay, then just Ari, the clanless.
So the clanless.
Yep.
The man kind of like is peeking over, and he just kind of goes clanless, and then you see the ink slurp and disappear and fade. Percy, you said they were prepared. Donnie, it's Adonis. Yeah, Donnie. I leave them in your very, very capable hands. But I got some work to do. All right, Toots, see you soon. Happy Valentine's Day. And then he poofs.
I want to look at Donnie's hands. How capable did they look?
He's old. He has wrinkly hands.
But not very.
He has the hands of a butler.
Gotcha. Moisturized.
Well, Lakaya, your turn.
Lakaya is going to take the pen from Ari. A little clumsily, she's going to hold it like a toddler holds a crayon, kind of like just like with her whole hand. And is going to attempt to write her name nicely. It's a bit chicken scratchy, but luckily she doesn't have to see everyone else's beautiful cursive before. That would make her feel even worse.
Aww.
You attempt to write. You feel Adonis peering down, his nose kind of crinkling at your informal style. And because you're
I'm
going
doing
slow,
the best I can, okay?
by the time you get to the third letter, the first one is already sinking into the page. Adonis starts rubbing his temples. This will not do. This will not do. You suddenly hear a door slam open. And as you look to the right, you notice that there are two very large doors being separated by a single grandfather clock with 13 hours on its face. And a new figure walks into the room, closing the door behind her. She is dressed like a maid, like a French maid, but she has kind of a charcoal purple skin, white hair, yellow eyes, some furry little fawn ears, and clopping little hooves.
Aw.
It's not gonna work. Donnie, they haven't been cleaned yet. Nobody gets into the Red House before they're cleaned and fed. Where are your manners? And she'll slink over. She has a very alluring and flirtatious, but also kind of sleepy, carefree nature.
Well, here's the hospitality I was expecting. Hello, darling.
Hello. What's your name?
Sabina Stiletto. As in, Stiletto. I just step in front of Asphyxia. Yeah, I bet you're real excited to meet me.
Oh, I guess I am excited. I'm Chloe. I will be helping you bathe.
I mean, if you insist.
I bet you're starving.
Like, so hungry.
Perfect. Chef has
I could eat.
prepared
I mean, I could
a
use a
meal
cigarette, but...
just for you. A cigarette. And then Donnie pulls out a fancy thing of cigars, like a little.
Yeah, I'm gonna take one of those. Give it a sniff.
It smells so illegal.
Yeah,
The
I
best
just
kind.
take a little cigar cutter from out of my pocket and just... not bad.
Adonis will like reach forward to offer the rest of you a cigar. Chilo goes, Donnie, it's gonna ruin their palate. You know how Chef gets when people don't appreciate his cooking. Any?
I will refrain. Thank you.
I mean, I'll take another one, but after dinner.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I need to go prepare the bath. All of you go down the hall to the dining room. Seat yourself. The chef will be with you. And she kind of clops away. Oh, I have it here in case you want to see.
You and me, we'll catch up later.
Oh, she's
Ooh.
so
Cute. I love her.
Kiki, look at her name.
Where does it say?
Does it show it in the corner?
Mm-mm.
No? Oh,
No.
okay. Her name is Chloe.
Like CHLOE,
Yes.
the way I used to pronounce
Yes.
Chloe as a child.
Yeah, that's why I fucking giggled!
We had a cat calendar and half of the cats were named Chloe, and I was like, Dad, when I grow up, I want to name my daughter Chloe. And he thought that was the funniest fucking thing.
It's a pretty good fantasy name, though.
Yeah.
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 I love that.
I just felt prompted. I don't know why. It just makes sense.
I appreciate it. Little family lore drop.
Come on, we have to have all the lore drops. All right.
You can't get me and Scarlet together without us saying something about family lore.
Yeah, the door this way opens.
Okay. I love Donnie's
Adonis
mustache.
says, "Oh, before you go, I think it is prudent to let you know that I do have supplies and anything that you might need." And then he points to a chest over here, which is a little shopping menu, actually. If you open it up, you can drag any of these things into your inventory. I added the reason I have this here is specifically because I put in hand wraps of mighty blows. This will be if you use unarmed strikes. This is something you will need if you wish to add runes. Runes are how you get like a +1 and all that. That's how you upgrade your gear. You can't upgrade your unarmed strike, but if you're wearing hand wraps of mighty blows, it allows you to add runes to your attacks. So we can go over that later or now if you want. It's up to you. You also, should we look at your sack of treasure?
Yeah. I was holding that the whole time. Promise.
Okay. Your sack has your purse. Let's see, do I...
Sabina's coat, it looks like she's smuggling snacks into the movie theaters. It's just
Okay, I'm sending this to Party Stash. So if you go and open up the party sheet and click on Stash, you can see all the stuff that's in there. And I'll just read through it. So you got about 40 gold worth of coinage. You found a glamorous buckle, a +1 mace, which you would know in this world the +1 is in the form of a rune, and runes can be removed from one weapon and put on another. So you could harvest that. There is also a predictable silver piece, which is a coin that if you flip it, you can decide if it's going to be heads or tails.
Ooh, I kind of like that.
Yeah, for sure.
You found a ring of sigils, which allows you to cast sigil, the cantrip, which is like you can put magical graffiti on stuff, and then you can, with the ring, you can track your sigil. You detect the general direction towards the most reached sigil that you created using the ring, up to 5 miles, or if there's running
Similar
water
to
between you.
Like a sympathy compass type thing.
Yeah, something compass. That feels
Although
like
in my head I'm picturing somebody doing kick me on the back of somebody and then just walking.
Yeah, I think you earned that one just from that.
There are a couple of consumables in here, including 2 spell scrolls, Scroll of Concordant Choir and Scroll of Celestial Accord. And you guys should be able to like just tap on these names to drop down, like to see what exactly it does.
Yeah.
There are there's a potion in here. There is a talisman in here, which is a little item that you can attach to your gear, and it will have an effect. If you activate it, it will consume it and do a fun thing. The bronze bowl pendant is one such talisman. You can take a look at that. You also found a hampering snare, an item that you can use. A potion of emergency escape, a silver tongue mutagen. These are all things you can like consume. You found 3 simple paintings that are worth 12 gold each.
Ooh,
And you can... anything that is marked as treasure, if you notice on the right side of their of the entry, there is a little coin icon called sell. If you have that in your inventory, that will sell it at full price. Treasures sell for full price. If you want to sell any of the other stuff, which you totally can, you can drag it into Adonis's merchant tab, and you'll get half price.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
how do you sell? I don't see anything on the right.
So
I think it has to be in your inventory.
when it's in your inventory, it'll be
okay.
next to the edit item button.
Gotcha. Thank you.
So, if you guys want to click and drag into your inventories what you think is useful for you now, you can do that. I think there is a way for me to distribute all the coins equally. Yes, there is a way. You can distribute coins equally. I think I can sell the simple painting and it'll just turn into coinage in here. Let me try that.
If I were to drag it, can I try and drag it over to Adonis and see if it sells?
If you do that, it'll only give you half price.
Oh, okay.
So let me just try
Don't
the
want
thing with the simple painting. Okay, it did work. So the simple paintings turned into gold in your party stash. Let me
Cool.
just push this button and see what happens.
Were they supposed to sell for 4 gold? Or 12?
12 was the total of all 3.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
Let's see. I'm going to distribute coins. Oh, I get to choose which actors receive a share. Let's get
Nice.
all of you. Distribute coins. Oh, I need to
Oh.
allow coin conversion. There. You all now have the coins equally. You can take, so I guess what you guys could do is take what you want, like even if you have to like roll, like call it, and anything you don't want, you are free to sell.
Okay.
By dragging it into Adonis's inventory and splitting the coins. I should hold this up so that the chat can see this. This is what it looks like. I can see everybody's money as well. That's nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
This bronze bull pendant seems right up your alley, Sabina.
Wait, does this do something? Oh my gosh, it does.
It has the talisman tag trait, and talismans are these little things you can affix it to your weapon or your it, like you could attach it somewhere. It takes 10 minutes to attach and then you can activate it. If it has 1 activate and then it's used, so it is a consumable.
Okay. I tried to drag it over and I ended up with the scroll instead.
You can put it. You
I'm
could.
gonna move it back.
Yeah, you can move it back.
Yep.
Oops.
Okay.
I took the thingy, the coin.
Okay.
The
These
glamorous buckler looks pretty cool, but what does faint?
Feint is a type of action you can take with certain weapons where you do like a fake attack. You use an action to fake out your opponent, you roll a deception roll, and if you're successful, they're off guard for your next attack.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's just an interesting way to use an action. It's like not everybody really benefits from using that in their action economy, but this would give you a reason to feint.
Right.
It's particularly useful when you have abilities that gain, say, precision damage, like the equivalent to backstab, when somebody is off guard.
Yeah,
I
because you're
see.
basically getting a +2. And this is on a successful feint, the target is dazzled for a round. Dazzle is a really, really
love
good
dazzle.
condition.
I'm naturally dazzling, so
If someone is dazzled, they're immediately flat-footed to you, so you get +2 to them until they're not dazzled anymore, and you are concealed from them, so they have to pass a flat check or not even hit you. So dazzled's
Yeah.
very strong.
Yeah.
I have a spell called Dizzying Colors that has a chance to dazzle them.
Ari
that's
reaches
cool.
in and picks up the mace, just turns it over in his hand, and that same like glowing energy briefly kind of flows into it.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Are you taking it, or are you just looking at it?
Yes. He's gonna look around just to see if anybody, says anything, and then he is gonna take the mace.
I mean, it's not in its original packaging, so I don't really want it.
Seems a bit bulky for me.
It's not a collector's item.
Yeah, exactly.
Those 2 spells are on the occult list, by the way. Actually, let me see.
Which spells?
The 2 spell scrolls.
The scrolls.
Yeah, let me see.
Oh, okay, good.
Let me see if they're on any
That's
other.
me. As well as Ecclesius has a cult, so.
Yeah. Why don't I see what one? Yeah, it's on divine and occult, so those are the 2.
Okay.
At least Celestial Accord is, and then the other one is on the divine. They're both on the divine occult lists.
Okay. Does it tell us what these freaking spells are doing?
If you open it up,
here we go.
it'll tell. Yeah, you can pop it open.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'll take the Concordant Choir spell.
Okay.
I mean, scroll, and then maybe, Ecclesius will take that other one in a future time.
Mm-hmm.
This potion of emergency escape. Who do you think could use that? That's very good.
I
Looks
mean,
to Ari, who nearly died twice.
Nice.
Do you
Would
think?
you rather just expire?
I mean, it seems like kind of a waste to give to kobolds, I'm just saying. So, I'm actually gonna take that one. Because
Kobolds
Sabina
are
can't move very fast. So.
sneaky.
I mean, gotta have something to do when you can't reach the flying monsters.
I can reach. I just have my useless gun.
So the Silver Tongue Mutagen is an alchemical item that transforms a part of your body for, in this case, 1 minute. This one is the Silver Tongue Mutagen. You get a +1 item bonus to Deception, Diplomacy, Intimidation, and Performance checks. And your critical fails become failures. So if you critically fail, it's bumped up to just a failure. The drawback is you take a -2 item penalty to Arcana, Crafting, Lore, Occultism, Society checks. Choose one of the skills which you are trained. For the duration, you become untrained. And all your failures to recall knowledge become critical failures. So mutagens, don't they typically have like a benefit and a drawback?
Yeah.
So this like literally transforms your tongue.
Is that a Witcher item?
The mutagens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the, I guess, because like one of the alchemists subclasses is all about mutagens.
Cool.
Yeah.
There's the toxology one, the healing potion one, and then the mutagen one, I think.
I don't need a silver tongue. I already have a metaphorical silver tongue.
I mean, if you're the one who's doing all of the diplomacy.
I suppose you're
I
right.
don't know. Maybe it would help Ecclesius pick up his next
That's
Yeah, we
true.
should probably give it to that guy.
his
Hi,
next priest.
Rasu. Yeah, maybe we'll save that one for him. Bottle Catharsis.
I mean, I kind of
will-
want to drink that now. But I won't.
The elixir counteracts first rank. Wait, attempts to counteract at first rank.
I'm gonna take some of these bolts.
It counteracts emotional traits, including stupefy.
Probably like just leave the rest in here for now.
Okay,
Yeah.
wonderful. Cool. Now this party stash will always exist. You can put stuff in it that you think you don't want to use anymore, but don't want to sell because someone else might want to use it.
Yeah. That's so
It's
nice.
actually so cool.
Yeah, this comes with the like. This is not a module. This is part of
This
the
is it?
Pathfinder. Yeah.
That's
Cool.
All right. As you finish kind of like sifting through your things, also Sabina, you notice that Adonis's little shopping, it's one of those little carts that has like the different, it's, I don't know what you call those, just a little cart that has sometimes it'll have like cleaning supplies on it, sometimes it'll have like towels and stuff. It's just like a servant's trolley.
Oh, like a maid. Yeah.
Yeah, you notice that there are clan pistol rounds in here.
I did notice that, actually. I bought one, and it bought 2 for me. So I have 2. Or I have 20.
Okay. They're pretty
So-
cheap.
Two bullets.
Yeah, that's fine.
I got some bolts as well, just in case.
Excellent. That is when you see poking out of the hall on the right side of the grandfather clock a pale, milky skinned devil, tiefling, a man with silvery horns and a white server's outfit and a little like rag napkin on his arm.
Sure. Very Merlin.
Dinner is served. And he'll
I'm famished.
turn around and walk in.
DM, I love all these Hero Forge models you made. They're
Yeah.
so amazing.
Oh, I gotta. I forgot. I need to show everybody that I need to get in the habit of doing that, so that the chat can see too. As you go down this hall, you notice that there isn't a door. To your right is like an archway that leads into a set dining room. But in front of you is a giant stone door, like the door to a crypt, and it has a gargoyle-y devil creature carved on the front with like gems inlaid in its eyes, glowing a burning red.
Well, I don't think we were invited to the Nosferatu room, so
Hold on, I'm showing the chat. The
Aw.
I
servers.
love it.
Oh, I love the server.
His nose and his ears. He's so cute. And the eyeliner.
Like I was learning how decals work. Decal?
Oh, I love the.
Decal?
Decal.
Decal.
I got it wrong twice.
That's okay.
The little server plate on the back is just like, oh.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun making these. Last night and today, this is all I was doing. I was like, "This is so
Isn't it
great."
so fun?
It's quick
I have so
too.
many variants of every
Yeah.
character that I make, just because there's so many options. Okay.
Yeah.
The posing, especially the face posing, really makes a difference. So everyone in the chat, if you want to make you probably already know this, but fucking use Hero Forge. It's great.
Yes.
All of you find a seat. Your plates are empty. They are well. The silverware is laid out. And train of
servant boys down
all
here.
the servers are standing against the wall, perfectly in line, like soldiers.
I wonder what's on the menu.
After you all get a
place
seat,
like this, gotta have something good.
Chilean sea bass, perhaps?
I used to eat at this place. They literally served snails on the fucking menu. Like, who would want to eat a fucking snail?
Delicious. Oh.
suddenly you hear and all of the servers turn and face and trail out and stream out of the room. And before you is a red-skinned devil wearing a chef's hat and apron, wielding a knife.
Chef! This looks awesome. This is so cute.
Welcome, everybody. I am so glad to have you. Tonight will be a 6-course dinner. all especially prepared and approved by the master of this house. I invite you to taste every dish, to enjoy its flavors, and to savor every morsel as if it were your last.
Can I insight check on that statement?
Yes?
um,
I don't know if insight is
that-
the... I think it's just perception.
Yeah, what do I roll?
I think it's just
Okay.
perception.
Perception is on the left,
Yes. Yes, indeed.
right? What the hell? I don't know. Oh, there it is. Yes.
An 18. It was an odd choice of words, but you do kind of realize the decorum of this place, the themes. He just kind of seems like he's leaning into the experience. You don't think you're in any immediate danger. He's holding a butcher knife, and he does have a very suspicious splatter on his apron. But upon further inspection, it does not look like the blood of humanoid, more so just the grease, grime, and splatters of a steaming kitchen.
I'm all for a performance, so carry on.
Does he have clean sleeves?
He does. Clean sleeves,
Yeah,
messy
he's a good
apron.
chef. Yep.
Now, please, tonight I will take you on a journey through the seasons. You will experience a year's worth of feasting, all in the matter of a few hours. But before we begin, we must start with an appetizer. And those servers all come out holding those plates with the dome on top. Does anyone know what the official word for that is?
Is it just like a serving platter?
But like with the cover.
The lid.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't.
A cloche?
Look.
Cloche.
Cloche? How do you pronounce
Yeah.
it? Cloche?
It's
Cloche?
close.
Cloche. Okay.
Cloche.
All
Close.
with silver cloches. Sounds terrible. Thank you, chat. Hi. Okay. They all come and they all lean and like kind of reach around you and place it. We must prepare our minds and souls and our tongues for the journey through the seasons ahead. And they lift the cloche, and you see a tiny little crystal glass. Just big enough volume for maybe a shot, and a single coffee bean inside.
Well, that was unexpected.
I don't suppose at any point we're gonna have like a Limbrook style pizza or something.
Please, the menu has been carefully curated and prepared to cleanse your soul. Now,
Nothing cleanses my soul like a fresh slice.
very good. I believe you, but I think you will find our menu most exciting.
When in hell, Sabina. When in hell.
Sabina usually starts her morning with a bale and lox.
Yum. Okay, are we supposed to pop this into our mouth?
They give you no direction. They just stand there. The smell of the coffee bean is quite fragrant. It's clearing your nostrils of anything. Sabina, that delicious illegal cigar you were munching on.
Just chewing on it.
Yeah,
Please.
I'm just smelling it.
Get.
So, You
Ari's
got
going
like a carrier pigeon or something I can order us a pie?
Please enjoy the appetizer. And right, he's standing in the kind of like the hallway that which you came, and you see Chilo slink in and lean against the chef, and she goes, "The bath's ready. Who should go first?" "Ah, my dear, I think that the stout one needs to be prepared before she can enjoy the meals I have prepared for her. So if you wouldn't mind escorting the young lady, the rest can finish cleansing their palate." And then he like glances over at Ari and like goes like this.
They're gonna beat you with a rubber hose, Sabina. Watch your tongue next time.
Chilo just kind of looks over at Sabina with like this very hungering smile. "Well, are you
She lowers her
ready?"
sunglasses.
"Let's go." She like turns around really like she walks like a This is such a niche reference. But the first season of American Horror Story, the horny maid, the young horny maid who's always like,
Remember anything.
Draped over everything.
That was
Yeah.
like 15 years ago.
yeah, I know it's pretty.
Sure was.
She just walks like in a very slinky, very clearly attention grabby kind of way. Yeah, very seductive. Sabina, do you follow her?
Oh, fuck yeah, I do.
All right. You are taken up. I'll just grab you. Speed things up.
Oh, before I go, I just want to like whisper at a corner, like sort of covering so everybody else can't hear. I'm just gonna whisper to Ari, "Don't worry, I'm gonna get us a pizza."
Sabina, you are brought into the other hall on the left side of the grandfather clock that has 11 hours on its face. Again, at the end of the hall, you see another stone door. It mirrors the door of the first, the same kind of devilish gargoyle being twisting, its eyes glowing with a red stone, just facing opposite direction. But she does not lead you there. She leads you to the left into a bathroom, a powder room. The powder room has marble counters with mirrors and water basins to wash your hands, your face. There is a floor-length mirror in the corner. There is a cupboard filled with the coziest, warmest towels. And then there is a screen, which behind is a bath. The mirror does catch your eye, and Chilo kind of
Oh, of course it does.
clocks
There's a dwarven
his
babe
eye.
in there.
Yes, you look at the mirror, and as you look at it, you kind of have to get a little bit closer to fully see. But do you look shorter than usual? You look quite short in this mirror compared to everything else. It's almost like distracting.
I'm gonna try to suppress those thoughts. I'm just gonna distract myself by saying, "Hey, so what's up with those like big stone doors or whatever?"
Oh, you don't want to go in there. It's not for you.
What's
Trust
it
me.
for?
For those who have debts to pay. You saw the gardeners, didn't you? On your way in?
Yeah, a little, I don't know. I wouldn't want them in my fucking yard, but
They all owe the master.
Well, I guess I'll just make sure not to owe anybody.
Oh, that's no fun. Just kidding. Come, have a bath. And she'll walk you over to the bath.
Yeah.
Do you want privacy? I can leave you
No,
to
as
it.
Sabina comes around the corner, she's fully naked.
Shiloh has just this big, satisfied smile. And she's kind of walks over to a little trolley and starts pouring like lotions and potions into the bath, making it all bubbly. Go down in.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
She sounds such like a fuckboy. I love it. So Chilo will kind of walk behind you and she'll start like washing your hair. She like runs her fingernails through your scalp. The water is so warm and comfortable. The oil and dirt is like flooding out of the bath. And you notice though in the corner, 2 mannequins. One of them, they both have clothes on them. And as you kind of look over, that will be your dinner attire. So you don't have to wear anything too dirty.
Like cloak looking thing?
It doesn't look like a cloak. For what you
Okay.
see, you see clothing that it's clean, it's well tailored. It is in the fashion of dwarves, but it looks familiar. It looks like something Rocco would have worn.
Fucking Rocco. I don't know, this bathroom's like something weird about it.
I don't know what you mean.
Just giving me, bad vibes, that's all.
Oh, it must be the hot water. Here, let me rinse your hair. Let's finish
Careful
you up.
around my scar.
Oh. Oh. Well, isn't that something? And she'll go and get you a towel and she'll help you kind of like dry off and she'll offer you the clothes that are on the mannequin. Would you take them?
Hey, you got something like a little nicer than this?
Oh, this
It's
was...
it's fine, but it's a little tacky.
The master found that it would be the most suitable.
Can I at least wear my own boots?
Yes. That will be fine. All right, I will wait outside and you finish up. And she just kind of like prances, does a little booty tail walk, and marches out.
I love Chlo.
Will you be doing anything else before returning to the dining room?
I just want to check out that mirror one more time.
As you look in the mirror, it could be you know how sometimes mirrors are bent in a weird way?
Yes, I do. I have some.
It's making you look so like short and stubby. It's like unflattering. Like you like being a short queen, but this is like almost like it's making fun of you.
It's too short. It's too little. I look like a fucking halfling.
Are you doing anything else?
I'm just getting the fuck out of here.
Do you re-enter the dining room?
Wait, is there a medicine cabinet?
What are you looking for?
Drugs.
You just find really nice hand soap and bath bombs loose.
Oh, a bomb? I'll take a bomb.
Okay. You pocket a bath bomb.
Okay.
Yeah, I bet you if you sniffed that hard enough, you could probably get high off it.
I'm gonna weaponize it somehow.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I got you. You go back to your seat. Everyone, during this time, you have only had your one bean, and you're getting hungry. But as you see Sabina walk into the room, dressed like okay, Sabina, how would you describe this outfit?
God, I don't know. I feel like it's like a V-neck t-shirt.
Does it have an Italian horn necklace?
It's got like a gold chain. Like like one of those gold necklaces, and then like probably like a leather jacket. Oh no, actually it's not a V-neck, it's a turtleneck. It's a turtleneck with a gold chain.
Okay.
And the jacket, and then like just like slacks or whatever. And then boots that don't go with the rest of the outfit.
Oh, what do you guys do when you see Sabina walk in?
We know it's Sabina, right?
Yeah.
The clothes are different, but it's the.
Just gonna
The
as
hell
she
of a
sits
bath.
down,
Go ahead, Lizzie.
changed woman then, huh? She was that
No.
good.
Fucking say nothing.
Oh, too bad.
All
Wow,
right.
Sabina. That's quite the interesting getup.
I imagine you must be starved. I would love to present to you our next course, our first course, technically. The servers whisk away your plate with the bean. Did any of you eat the bean, or did you leave the bean?
Oh, I absolutely
I-
ate the bean.
Your
already ate it.
palate is so cleansed.
I gave it a little lick.
That seemed to have been like the most reasonable course of action. Our next dish, I call it Spring Bloom. For as we wait for winter to release the essence of spring, new life emerges. And they bring the platter with the, I gotta scroll up because I forget what that word is called already.
Cloche.
Cloche. The cloche.
Think of it like it's closed-ish.
Yes, close-ish. Perfect. They lift the cloche, and you see a perfectly clear ice ball, like the kind you would put in a fancy whiskey, with a single baby's breath suspended in the center. The plate is dressed with pink and white petals arranged around the ice, and it is served with a glass of melted ice water. Please.
Baby's breath.
Oh,
It's
maybe
a flower,
I misheard you.
yeah.
right?
This is a
Okay.
ball of ice.
It's a ball of ice with a little flower.
A little white flower.
As you enjoy this course, think of all the creatures starving to death during the winter. As new life is presented, they must patiently wait for the ice to melt and release their sustenance. Enjoy.
I've
Of course,
been to
it's
some.
starving. This is fucking ice.
I've been to some pretty pretentious fine dining experiences, but this has a real story.
As you say that, you see the chef smile a little bit. You could tell that he really appreciated that comment.
Sabina just keeps like looking at the door. Any sound she hears, she's like, waiting for that pizza to arrive.
Please, enjoy. Look at it. Long for it. Yearn for it. And, like, you hear the click, 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 and as time passes, you just see it, like, slowly melting.
Yeah, time lapse of us just staring at our ice balls, sipping our little water.
As the ice is, like, kind of halfway and one single petal is emerging, you see Chilo reemerge. The bathroom has been cleaned and it's ready for the next occupant who wants to take a bath. And she looks at Asphyxia, Lakaya, and Ari. Any volunteers?
I mean, all three of these critters fucking stink, so...
I beg your pardon. She does a stealthy little...
You all wonder if by the time you're done bathing, if the rest of the flower will have finally freed itself from the ice.
I couldn't bear to tear myself from this amazing experience, but I don't want to miss what's next, so I suppose I can go next.
Very good. Come with me. And she will take you into the powder room.
The powder room. Ah.
Again, you see the same sights as Sabina and the big mirror. It's like one of those, it's like on the legs so it can like swivel, and it's big and glorious, and it dominates your vision.
I pose. I strike a pose.
As you strike a pose, your eyes notice your shirt is untucked. Your scarf is off center. Your belt is off center. Your lapel is bent awkwardly. You can see the tip of some of your hidden cards and scarves peeking from their hiding places. The places that you normally use for your tricks to do sleight of hand, it's all showing embarrassingly.
Chlo, I'm a mess. Why didn't you get me sooner?
Oh, I thought that was on purpose. I didn't want to be rude.
On purpose. I look terrible.
You look like a street magician.
Oh, Chlo. Dear, dear Chlo.
I'm sure you would like to bathe. I can have something better prepared for you. Come. And she leads you around the screen. As you sit in and she starts pouring this very comfortable water, like warm water, into the bath, your eyes drift to a mannequin. I got new clothes for you. I think this will be perfect. And on the mannequin is an icy blue leotard and a ballerina's tutu with a perfect set of ballet slippers at the bottom.
Oh. Well, that is a fine gown indeed. I don't know how I will look in it, but I'm sure I'll be fabulous.
I used to want to be a ballerina when I was like 5.
That's so.
Yeah, then I grew up a little bit.
Yeah, well, sometimes we have to leave our dreams in the past, don't we?
But not tonight, it seems. May I? And she'll offer to wash your hair and scrub your back and do all the bathing stuffs.
I think I can do this on my own.
As you wish. I'll be outside. Take your time. But not too long. You don't want to miss Chef Barry's next course. Clap, clap,
course.
clap, 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 clap.
And she's just thinking, what a snide little bitch. She's going to make She's going places.
She was a lot nicer to me.
I can handle it, Sabina. Can you?
It's just one of those imaginary arguments that you have in
Yeah.
your head.
I bet Sabina was whimpering and simpering like a little baby.
Oh, I forgot to mention.
I'll hurry up with my
Sabina and now Asphyxia. As you finish your bath, you can take a long rest.
Oh, okay. It was all worth it. All worth the abuse. How does one take a long rest in Pathfinder?
It's the little bed icon next to your health.
Okay.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, I gotta figure out what that daily preparations is because that looks good. Okay. Is there anything else you do? Do you put the ballet costume on?
Yeah, Asphyxia will approach the dress and she will just kind of finger the lace, and she's a little bit lost in thought as she puts it on, and she'll look in the mirror again and do a little twirl, a little pirouette, and a little bow, and then kind of straighten up and exit the room.
You rejoin everyone who is now finally the little flower is there.
Oh, just in time. Don't I look fabulous?
Certainly. Beauty of the ages. Now,
Sabina looks at you, but very pointedly does not say anything about your outfit.
Don't I look just precious, Lakaya?
Did
You know,
she
silence
go?
speaks volumes. Yeah, let me check the.
Didn't say be right back.
Okay. Well, maybe she's just feasting on the ice.
should we take a 5-minute break or a 10-minute break while we finish your first course?
Oh.
I see. Yeah, let's take a 10-minute
alright.
break. Lizzie, you can take care of
We
your
can test it.
mic. I'm gonna go pour myself
Yeah.
another coffee. I'm gonna check in with the
Okay.
chat, check in with all you, and then yeah. So I'll be right back, and then
Cool.
I'll be here.
Some so
Sounds
far.
wonderful. What did you say, Evelyn?
It's really good so far, I guess.
Oh yeah.
I guess that message didn't make it through, but that's okay. I'll tell her later.
Yeah, this has been great.
I am absolutely beside myself wondering what the hell is going to be waiting for me.
Right! That's what I was thinking. As soon as Scarlett said dressed like Rocco, I'm like, who the fuck's Rocco? Oh, there's beef. We got lore. But yeah, Lizzie, I don't know why your mic isn't working. But I do have to use the ladies' room, so I will return.
Keep adjusting it, Lizzie.
Test,
I'll let you know.
test.
Yes, I hear you.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Thank goodness. Okay. I think it might be. I might need to buy a new headset. This one might be on its way out.
See.
I plugged it in though, so.
Okay. Alright, let's take that break. Be right back.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Thanks. Chat, are you enjoying the game so far?
This is the most pretentious dinner party ever.
Yeah, this is so funny. Thanks, Cobain. Hey, Ava. Yeah.
For our next course, peach-infused rainwater, served in a pair of cupped hands.
By a girl named Peach. Yeah, Draconio loves that shit.
Accompanied
Wait.
by the concept of flavor.
Yeah, wait. What was what was your character in that game, Lizzie? You were in that game, right?
Hmm. I was the pixie who liked to poison people.
Right. And what was your dish?
I
Can't
cannot remember.
Yeah. Actually, I saved that VOD, I'm pretty sure, so I'll have to produce that and post that. My very, very, very first time DMing. Monique, Lizzie, Scarlett, and our friend Oliver played, and it was a one-shot, and it was called Draconio's Kitchen. And it was a cooking competition, so I set up all these different challenges and stuff. And it was really
That was such a
fun.
fun game.
I
Everybody
like
had
that.
like a really clear character concept,
Yeah.
and it just worked really well.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was glorious. Very proud moment for me.
And me, because I took
Yes.
you on my way.
My mentor. Welcome back, Sissy.
Hello.
Hi.
Are you guys having fun?
Yes.
Lizzie, does your mic
100%.
work?
It does. I plugged my headset in now, so hopefully everything should be fine.
Yeah, perfect.
So, Lakai, don't I look absolutely precious?
You look like those China. I saw one thrown away in a trash bin at one point. It was made of like stone or something. The head was broken off,
What kind of stone?
like shiny stone.
Oh, real fucking specific.
What the fuck do you want me to say?
I want you to say what kind of
erudite
stone it was.
crystal?
That's why I asked you.
Not a geologinus.
I'm
Whatever
not
the
a
fuck was-
geologist.
Okay, well, I suppose I look like a headless stone. I'll take that as a compliment.
It's really hard
I mean,
to
yeah,
insult
you look
asphyxia.
stoned.
When you have the confidence, then you know. All right, shall we get back into the game?
Yes.
All right.
We're already in it.
Do
We're going
you-
for it.
Did all of you eat your flower, your baby's breath?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is a
Kaya,
very
claws to like shave it up to make it fun. Otherwise,
it's a tasty little bite. Like it's got these notes. It's quite pungent. It's not bad, but it's kind of like eating a single grain of rice when you would prefer to have the whole bowl. The servers take your plates away, and then as they file out, Chef Barry claps his hand again. Now that we have made our journey through spring, let us enjoy the next course, which I call Bounty of the Reef. And servers come with their plates and their cloches.
Fish?
The warm
Cloches
summer
with
months
barley
brings
leaves.
new life to the seas, feeding on the masses and keeping alive entire civilizations. Bon appetit. And then he puts the plate down. They lift up the cloches. There is a martini glass filled with a graham cracker sandy bottom, edible kelp anchored to the sand and filled with seltzer water, like a little sea biome. And on the very top, a single shrimp is curled on the lip of a salted rim.
Now we're talking. I think this dish needs one more thing. Needs more cowbell.
I know. That's what I was thinking too.
I couldn't wait for you guys to notice.
Oh, we noticed.
Ah, this looks absolutely divine.
I'm gonna take a swig. Drink
It's, do you eat the shrimp or is the shrimp still attached as you swig it?
Well, I just want to take a sip first.
Okay, it's seltzer water.
What
with-
the fuck is this?
And then there's a little like edible kelp kind of tickling your nose, and it's like anchored into the bottom. That's sand, but it's like a graham cracker crust.
Water? Like
is-
in the river?
No,
That's fucking
this-
disgusting.
This is purest spring water imported from across the plains, bubbled to perfection in a device that no one here could possibly pronounce.
It is absolutely divine.
Ah, yes, I am glad you think so, my lady.
Can
Now,
I
please.
just make a little hip flask?
Yeah. As you do that, are you doing this stealthily?
Yeah.
Roll stealth.
Okay. Oh, that should have been private. But that's okay.
That's
20.
okay. Yeah. Oh, do you see on the bottom, above the chat, those little? So there's the public roll, private
Yes.
GM roll,
Oh,
blind. So that's
that's
new. It should be
Yeah.
easier to pick your rolls from there.
Awesome.
You are pretty sneaky with it, but as you take a swig, your eye is drawn to one of the servers who just kind of looks at you with a very serious, stony expression.
I just kind of subtly lift up my turtleneck a little bit. So you see the glistening abs, and then just like the gun sticking out of the waistband.
The V and the gun right on
Yeah.
top, pointing
Yeah.
at the money spot.
God, Sabina's hot. Asphyxia is looking
For only
around.
redeeming quality.
She's looking around at how the others are enjoying their meal.
How are they enjoying their meal?
Ari takes a while just looking at this, piece of art, really, as far as he is concerned. And, tastes the water and the carbonation. Out of curiosity, is the shrimp alive or dead? Because perched on the edge, I can picture it both ways.
You suspect
Wait.
it might be alive. However, upon closer inspection, it has been perfectly cooked with the attention to detail that like special time was taken to perfectly cook this single shrimp to its most optimal temperature, to allow the juices and the flavors to fully engulf the tongue, the roof of the mouth, and the throat.
Upon realizing this, Ari is going to take the shrimp and is going to eat it, but taking in mind the instruction the chef gave. His eyes are closed, and he's attempting to literally savor this as if it was his last bite.
It tastes like a really great shrimp cocktail. Though, after you finished, you realize that you are far from satiated. In fact, all this teasing and waiting is making you even hungrier.
In pizza.
How about Lakaya?
Lakaya doesn't have the life experience to appreciate art. She ate the shrimp. The rest she'll let anybody else eat or drink if they are interested.
Is anyone gonna drink her seltzer dish?
Nah, I don't drink water. Fish fucking
After Asphyxia observes everybody eating their shrimp, she loves seafood. So she's just eager to see this experience. And she will take just the tiniest little bite with her fork and knife and just. This is absolutely wonderful, chef. Brings me to the sea.
My dear, your compliments bring a tear to my eye. I am happy that you appreciate the meal I have prepared in behalf of the master of the house.
Well, let us weep together, for I fear I will never taste something better than this.
He
She wipes away a little
smiles.
tear.
He dabs his eyes. Cholo
Asphyxia puts
returns.
away her bottle of fake tears.
Wait, it's a tear stick where you like...
Yeah.
Right? A little peppermint stick or whatever.
Cholo reemerges. The bath is ready. Who's next? And her eyes go between Lakaya and Ari.
Hey, let me ask you something first.
Mm-hmm.
How come she gets to wear this cute, like, frilly foo-foo dress and I gotta wear this fucking clown suit?
The master had everyone's attire pre-chosen.
You look dashing, Sabina. What are you talking about?
Every article of clothing has been carefully curated and selected based on what the master thinks would be best for you.
Think I didn't notice you fucking chuckling at me. Asphyxia. You think just
Ari
because you're
looks-
tall and beautiful that you can just take whatever you want?
Wow,
No, fuck
thank you. You think I'm pretty?
I didn't fucking say that.
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
Ari looks
Chlo.
briefly
Oh, go ahead, Ari.
over at,
Go ahead, Ari.
over at Lakaya, and if Lakaya is not making any motion to move, he will stand up and just slowly walk towards the door without a word.
Chlo will smile as you approach, and then be right back, Barry. Yes, but not too long. The next entree is truly spectacular. I don't want them to miss it. Mm-hmm. Come on, little one.
If he comes out in a little tutu, I will be very happy.
Somehow I highly doubt that, but I am intrigued what the master has in store for our Ari.
Ari, you are brought into the powder room with its marble countertops, beautiful tiled floors, hardwood screen and wall paneling. You see the mirror. It is dominating the room. I presume
Ari-
you look?
Not at all, actually. Ari, as soon as he sees the mirror, not the, it's not like shunning away, but he definitely like avoids his gaze as much as he can, from looking at himself in the mirror.
Chlo looks at you, looks at the mirror. What's wrong, little one?
I don't like to see myself.
Well, maybe after a bath and a change of clothes. And she'll take you around to the tub. And as it is being filled and the fragrances and the tub potpourri and one of the bath bombs get thrown in there, it feels so nice. Go ahead and take your long rest. You see a mannequin in the corner looming down at you, almost like a sentinel looking down in judgment. And as she is preparing your bath, Chlo says, your attire for the evening. And you see on the mannequin a paladin's tabard and tunic.
Is it a standard that I recognize?
It's exactly what you recognize. It would be what a paladin of the order you were briefly trained in would wear when they are not fully armored. Just their kind of tunic and tabard. Identifiable, regal, noble. Though it definitely looks like it might be a little big on you.
He stares at it for a long time. And just before getting out to change, his eyes dart very quickly to the knee of the outfit.
The outfit,
Is it intact?
it doesn't have pants.
Okay. That's fine.
Yes. Donald Duck.
It's a tabard and a tunic. It's like a dress.
That. So, resigned sigh, walks over, puts it on.
Oh, you look so charming. Come, take a look at yourself.
Just a little bit of hesitation, but he is at her encouragement. Like it's like
You look in the mirror, and you are wearing the tabard, the tunic. You look frailer than normal, even though you do avoid your reflection. It's almost like it's reaffirming why you avoid your reflection. It looks baggy. You look small. The scar on your knee is so obvious. It's like anyone would be the first thing anyone noticed. There. Look at how charming you look. And don't worry, I'm sure you'll grow into it after you've had something to eat.
you fit into this house perfectly.
Thank you. Oh, and she gives you a little hug and a little mwah, mwah. Hopefully you will too, little one. The master can't wait to meet you.
As much as he can, he steels himself, and as in that way, like when you're a kid and your parents, dress you up in your Sunday best or equivalent, right? Like grossly uncomfortable, but he is refusing to let that like stop him from walking, confidently or waddling confidently, as seems to be the.
Percy, little. I'll leave you to it. And she'll do a little and back out of the powder room. Do you do anything else before you return to the guests?
I don't know if there's anything stopping him, but that little spark he's gonna reach for inside, not activate anything, but just like that moment, and he is gonna say something to himself in Draconic, like, I am made for something more, and then rejoin the group.
Go ahead and take your long rest.
Yep.
There we go. You all
I posted a picture of a drawing of a kobold I did in the Discord. That's how I'm picturing Ari.
Oh, he's
It-
gonna.
Not far off from my imaging, who just, different clothes.
Yeah.
He looks like a. I love kobolds.
He's an occultist.
Well, don't get too attached. They don't live too long.
You all see Ari re-enter the room in a paladin's tunic. Do you want to describe what it looks like?
It is clearly stylized dragon of different shades of quartz. Sort of what's the word? Iridescent, right? There's an iridescence to the design. It is definitely a picture of a specific dragon, right? You know how like you'll have features specific to a person as opposed to like a general. That's a dragon's head. And again, like clearly like uncomfortable in it, but not like standing very, very straight and walking as confidently as he can.
You look so regal, Ari.
Thank you.
Do you not like your new regalia?
It's a double-edged sword.
Of course.
In its way, I think it's very similar to the delicious meal that we are enjoying. The nod to the chef.
He smiles. Delicious indeed. Please take your seat. The next course is about to be served. Go
Can
ahead.
I ask,
Mhm.
does Ari look like he's wearing clothes that fit like a larger person, like an adult male, or
They
look like a kobold?
They look like they are designed for a kobold, though maybe slightly baggier, like a bigger kobold. Just a little bit. Not human versus kobold at all.
Yeah.
Just
Okay,
gotta make
so
him look a little
It makes
runtier.
Ari look more gaunt and skinny than
Yeah.
he did when you first met him.
Okay, so it's not like adult playing dress up in their parents' clothes.
No.
Okay, gotcha.
As the servers clear off your plates. Chef Barry clears his throat. The autumn brings the harvest, and only the best of each crop is fit to offer the gods. But the gods are fickle and seem to treasure the most richest of wines, milk and honey, while their subjects feast on slop. So to you, my dear guests, may I offer our third course, Divine Harvest. And the servers bring your plates down, open up the cloche, and you see grape skins arranged in the design of a bunch of grapes. So like 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. And a swirling spiral of honey layered on top. And it is served with a glass of ice cold milk. Each
Did you say
grape.
grape skins?
I did. Each grape has been removed from its divine jacket. The best parts of the grape have been taken to make wine to sacrifice to divine entities. You are offered the remains, truly an honor. Please, eat. Enjoy. We have 2 more courses.
I mean, sure, yeah, I'll take my knife and fork and scoop the grape skin and the honey and go, yes, this is quite unique and inspired, chef.
The amount
I'm
of
just gonna drink the
labor.
milk.
It's just ice cold milk. The amount
Yeah.
of labor required for each grape skin is truly tremendous. It is
Oh, yes.
the most luxurious honor and privilege to be able to dine on such intense energy.
It is a
Yes.
beautiful example of trickle-down gastronomics.
I couldn't have said so better myself. Seems you are most knowledgeable with the ways of hell.
We are very fortunate to dine on such a delicacy. I didn't believe it when they said they did surgery on a grape.
So Sabina's drinking her water, or ice milk.
Milk.
Asphyxia's eating the grape skins. Ari, Lakaya.
Licking the honey.
It's pretty good honey.
Yeah.
The honey was harvested from flowers across the first world where the Fae fly.
They make pretty good honey.
Yes. Though this particular honey, the flowers were fertilized in the blood of a deep and tragic war. It should give the honey a little bit of spice.
The blood makes it taste better.
I was just about to say.
You have pleased.
Nothing delicious comes easy.
Chef Barry is so pleased.
Go on, Sabina, try it.
Ari is
Come on, I look at the clock. How long has it been since we sat down?
I would say like an hour and a half.
Oh my god.
well, we're past the
Yeah,
30
that
minutes
pizza-
and
I'm
it's
not paying
free.
for that pizza, yeah.
60 minutes or it's free.
Maybe they're having trouble finding the neighborhood.
Chlo slinks in. One more bath, madam. And she looks right at Lakaya with a very sultry smile and like puts her like shoulders in like a kind of way.
Yeah, okay. She's gonna like, push the chair back so it like screeches on the floor.
Oh, eager. Lovely. Come with me. She takes...
Remember, Lakai, the water is for bathing, not for drinking.
Duh, three other people have been in it.
Oh, I assure you, the water has been drained and the tub scrubbed immaculately between each bathing. You are led into the powder room. You see this beautiful, opulent room and the mirror dominating the room. Do you look?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably...
It's hard to ignore.
Mhm. It's been a while since it's a proper bath like this. This isn't something she usually worries about doing. It's usually one of those just like quick scrub and like head shake and she's ready to go.
You look at the mirror and your hands, your face, especially your mouth, are very blood-stained. Not just fresh blood, but layers and layers of caked, dry blood ground into the pores and the creases of your face. Your hair is matted and wild. Your eyes look intense, tired but hungry. You look like an animal.
Turn around and just so this didn't alarm anybody coming in here, huh? What kind of place is this again? Some restaurant or whatever?
Oh, a restaurant? No, we don't serve customers here. You are guests. You are guests of the master. Is that not why you came here? To meet the master?
I did, yes. But
Well.
is he gonna ever, peek his head in and...
You will meet him when you are ready. I saw you try to sign the guest book. You weren't ready. You will be.
Look, just because I don't know how to write doesn't mean I'm not ready to fight.
Your writing skills are not the problem.
They're atrocious, I know.
You will be required to write if you work for the master. It's not that. It's... You have worldly baggage, and the master demands perfect loyalty. He needs to know that you're a good fit. And if you are a good fit, all of your wildest dreams will come true. It's okay, not everyone gets in the first try. You need to prepare yourself. You need to get clean. You need to eat. You need to learn who you are and what you are willing to do. Do you want a bath?
All right. I'm just hoping that when I get out of here, there's at least a single slice of, I don't know, bacon or something. I'm dying for meat.
Dying for meat. I'll pass that along to Chef Barry. Now, come, get into the tub.
She will do so.
She gets the strongest loofah she can find and starts giving you a full body exfoliation. She's getting that hair. She's like, wow, this is really matted.
I got a lot of text.
She starts like corkscrewing them out of you. She gives you a couple of shots and an oral vaccination. And
Peanut butter.
as you are being cleaned,
Dog nail
you're-
clippers.
you finally feel yourself relaxing. Go ahead and take your long rest. The water is soothing. It's like the perfect temperature to get into your muscles and just relax everything. It's almost heavenly. But your eyes drift to the corner of the room. It looks like someone is standing there watching you. It's startling for a moment, but you realize it is just a mannequin. That is your gown for the evening. I hope you don't mind. Master had it picked out special. The dress is very reminiscent of the dress you wore when you thought you were meeting the boy that you were interested in for a date. It's not the exact dress, but it is of the same style, color, cut.
She's going to take a moment to process and then bury some things deep down like she always has. And then turn to her pamperer, just say, "Can I make alterations?"
You don't like the dress? The master would really like to see you in it.
Would he be mad if I made it? Trying to think of a way to say better looking without insulting the person who gave it to her, but there's no way to do that without. Because what she really wants to do is rip it up, but she can't do that.
Shlo looks like she is thinking about telling you what to do, but then she catches herself. I will leave you to it, and you can decide how to proceed. And then she'll leave the little back scrubber pushed up against the tub, and then she'll curtsy and leave the room.
It takes her a few minutes because she's wondering how she could get out of this, because she really does want to meet the master, but she doesn't want to put on a bad showing, especially after trying and failing to sign the book. So she's gonna do something that a lot of teenagers do when their parents are too controlling and they make them wear something that they don't want to wear, and make it just enough that it's not perfect anymore, and like take a button off. So it looks fine. There's just one little thing.
Okay.
And then she's gonna put the dress on.
It is getting really hard to suppress those feelings. Do you rejoin the other guests?
Yep.
Okay. As you enter, you can see the servers are cleaning off the last course, or the previous course. Welcome back. It is time for our final course, and if you are still hungry after this, I am happy to serve you dessert, but first, allow me to present the comforts of winter. As the cold overtakes us, we turn to familiar comforts to warm our bones and bring us into the next spring. The cloche is opened, and a bowl that could fit in the palm of your hand has filled with oatmeal, garnished with a single mint leaf. A hot mint tea in a mug is served with it.
This is astounding.
Ah, my dear, my heart flutters to hear you say so.
Yeah, it's real fucking whatever.
So eloquent. And Ari says that it's not sure if he's talking about the meal or Sabina. Like there's a glance as he says that, just enough to make it seem like it could be either.
Do you guys eat?
No.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
Yeah.
sip the tea and eat the one spoonful of oatmeal.
One of the servers goes up to Chef and whispers in his ear, and Chef's eyes glance over at Sabina. He clears his throat and he looks a little frustrated, and he walks over to Sabina and he leans down so that he's only speaking in your ear. My dear, I notice you are not eating. Is there a problem?
Yeah, you said what it was, but I still have no fucking idea.
Let me explain. This is porridge made from oats harvested.
Porridge.
Yes.
That's not fucking food.
I beg to differ. There are entire civilizations whose small folk rely on this one staple grain and live their entire lives eating this.
Yeah, well, I'm not one of them. So, do
Ah,
I gotta eat this shit every day when I'm in your little club?
I see you separate yourself from the poor and the fortunate. I understand. The master will understand. I do think you should partake, though. It
I
doesn't.
really don't want to eat this.
The feeling of being forced to eat oatmeal is not beyond me and Scarlet, so this is beautiful.
My grandmother
Just
made me
thinking
eat
about-
oatmeal.
Yeah, just think about my dad making oatmeal. And just like, how do you eat this?
He cooked it wrong.
Yes, absolutely.
Forgive me. It seems that you were requesting a pizza earlier.
Yeah, I tried to send like a raven. Did that ever go out? Because I still see no pizza.
Yes, we get bad reception here. I apologize, but I'm sure we can accommodate the lady. If you
Bad
would be.
reception is the bird pounding on the door. Let me in! You need to receive me!
And then he'll look
Oh,
over
sorry.
and please be patient and we will do our best to accommodate you. As for the rest, dessert will be here as soon as you finish your
I hope I
oatmeal.
have room.
Yes, but do not waste. Only those who belong to the Clean Plate Club. We'll get
I
there.
said
Sabina's
plural.
eyes. Ah, yes. The Clean Plate Club.
So those of you who do eat your oatmeal, it's literally like enough to just fit on one tongue. It's like a.
Yeah, I won't even eat that much.
Your plates are cleaned away. The one of the servers who takes Sabina's plate away looks at it and then leans in and says, You're getting more than you deserve. And then whisks away.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't fucking hear that.
The
Hear what,
dish-
darling?
You owe me your fucking life, you filthy servant.
They
Because the
all
worst.
whisk away. They come back with their platters. To Lakaya, Ari, and Asphyxia, they lift up the cloche.
I saw the loading screen on the loading wheel on your forehead. Just
Behold, and you see a bloody organ on the plate and a syringe lying next to it.
I was hoping for a calliope.
A what?
You said an organ.
Oh. In our quest for the purest forms and flavors, we are met with counterfeits and cut corners. But we shall go straight to the source so we can truly enjoy the delights of artificial bliss. Before you is a single castor gland of a beaver and a syringe to extract.
What kind of gland?
Ah, you see, in the creation of artificial vanilla, the flavor is derived from an anal gland found in the common beaver. Thousands, hundreds of thousands of beavers are slaughtered every year for their castor glands, so that everyone, not just the wealthy, but the poor as well, can enjoy the decadent flavors of vanilla. I present to you the castor gland in its whole form so that you might take every last drop.
Now this I actually have had, and it's not bad.
Ah, but for you, my dear, who has not joined the Clean Plate Club, and Sabina, yours is lifted up. There is a cherry tomato, a handful of wheat, a little pile of salt, a little pile of Parmesan cheese and shredded cheese, and a single mushroom, all arranged on a little dish. Your pizza, my dear.
Got him.
Frickin' Lunchables.
Yeah. I bet you wish you would have had that porridge now, Sabina. Doesn't this just look so appetizing?
This is why I never fucking eat. I'm just gonna light up a cigarette.
How disappointing. Well, as you enjoy the rest of this evening, and he looks at the clock, it's been about 2 hours. I believe it is time for you to finally meet the master. If the guest book will accept you, that is. And he glares at Sabina for a second. It was my absolute pleasure to serve you, and if you end up being denizens of this house, I am sure we will encounter each other again in the near future. The servers whisk your plates away.
Finally. I feel like this fucking turtleneck is choking me.
Oh, you're gonna stay in that until you meet the master.
So, like, itchy.
Somebody
Why
had
is
to do
it
it.
so itchy?
I think
Matches your
it's-
personality.
I don't know what that means.
I
But-
have been Chef Barry, and I will see you soon. And he does a deep bow, and then
It is our
saunters
greatest
off.
honor, Chef. Thank you for this magnificent story and art.
Chef Barry. Yeah, I want to bury this fucking food in the backyard.
Are there any staff left in the room?
Yeah, they will kind of sit there, standing, waiting to like on retainer. They all look the same. Bless you.
Copy paste.
Damn
Yeah.
it. I hate sneezing.
She's allergic to bullshit.
You all are so hungry, by the way.
Yes.
Oh,
well, we're
cute. Metal
kind
Slayer
of-
redeemed, bless you.
Oh. Well, we're kind of assembling to leave the room. I just want to whisper to Asphyxia. Hey. You gotta sign the book for me.
Hello,
You gotta
Miss
sign my name in the book.
Picky Eater.
I can't eat that stuff.
I will not be forging your signature. They're watching us.
Oh, come on. I'll owe you one.
I'm not convinced.
What do I gotta do?
Well, you should have just eaten that strange meal. Yes, some
I
parts
could
were
not.
absolutely abhorrent.
I was chewing on ice for like 20 minutes.
You could at least have tried the shrimp.
I mean, I did try it. I just had to make a few modifications.
Listen, Sabina. I don't think this worthiness test is as cut and dry as who ate the food and who didn't. If this master really sees your value and your strong-willed personality, then you'll be worthy. I don't think there's anything I can do to make that happen.
Oh, fine. Get one of the other two to do it.
Good luck.
Shit.
Are you gonna ask one of the other two to do it?
No. I just remembered what their handwriting looks like.
I love the image of like Sabina looking between Micaiah's with the crown hike,
Yeah.
and then Ari like, I don't want to ask the kobold, but
I know, I've been so mean to him.
honestly, he's been giving it back to you as best he can.
Good, she deserves it.
As you leave the room, Adonis stands there coldly, giving you the most major domo looking face.
I love him.
Yes, how was dinner?
Terrible.
It was delightful.
I'll pass on the compliments to the master. Are you ready to sign the guest book?
I was born ready. And again,
We're
I'll
ready.
very
Just
confidently
kinda
approach.
Nudge Asphyxia. Sign it for me.
Okay, Asphyxia will take the quill and she'll glance at Sabina and she'll sign Asphyxia Thelenor and Associate Sabina in tiny little letters.
Adonis is like, is that your LLC? The ink, as you write your letters, start glowing a blazing gold red. This portrait in front of you, the eyes suddenly fixate on you, almost like they widen just a bit. Ah, very good. Oh, I think you messed up there. And he scratches out the associated with Sabina.
Oh yes, sorry, old habits die hard.
Please wait on the chauffeur. or the chiffon chase. What do you call these fancy ass couches?
Cloche.
Oh.
Close.
You almost got me there.
A chaise lounge.
Yes.
That's what it's called. It's called the chaise lounge.
Chaise lounge.
Chaise lounge. Okay. He gestures to the chaise lounge. You notice that behind the chaise lounge is a living citrus tree. And its fruit is dangling just in arm's reach, almost inviting you to take a piece while you wait for the rest.
You know, Asphyxia is starving, but she would not dare to insult the chef by insinuating that she could have one more bite.
Okay. You sit. Who's going up next? Is it you, Sabina? Is it you? Is it you?
It sounds like it is.
Well, no, it could be. You could wait. It could be Lakaya.
Okay.
It could be Ari.
I think I'm gonna wait.
Okay. Who
I
wants?
will give it my best shot.
As you reach for the quill, Adonis will like put his hand up and then hand you a crayon.
It's easy to hold. I don't know what else to say.
It makes less of a mess with the ink. Ink is a skill, and clearly no one taught it to you.
No, I didn't.
It's a purple. It's a purple crayon.
I'm gonna write my name as big as I can on the book, just to be obnoxious.
As you write it, the purple wax, it's like that chunky thing, all starts glowing, shining, flaming gold and orange, and just the statue makes the painting is making eye contact with you, and you notice an additional thread comes and laces around the hands of the figure in front. Very good. Step aside, enjoy a seat, be comfortable until this is over.
And then go sit next to Asphyxia.
Come have a seat with me, darling.
It's a
you need a boost?
beautiful chaise lounge?
Chaise lounge.
Chaise lounge. But it's like hard to sit on. Uncomfortable a little bit.
They are. They actually are. They're not comfortable.
Yep.
You better go next. You don't have much time left.
Do kobolds have like a short lifespan or something?
Like 8.
No, they just die easily.
That I actually think they
Kobolds.
do have a short lifespan because I've seen D&D jokes over that.
It depends on, what background, but they're not like elves. Certainly, they're shorter than even humans. Like
Gotcha.
just a slight glare, and Ari will just walk up and
They reach adulthood
Alright.
at 6.
Oh.
landless.
Your ink hits the page and it shimmers in a fiery, flaming gold. Very good, sir. Please, step aside. And then he looks at Sabina.
Yeah.
Ari will step, not sitting on the lounge, just sort of standing there next to it, waiting.
I confidently walk up.
Adonis whispers so only you can hear. You got this.
Aww.
Oh. I'm suddenly filled with confidence, and I'm going to sign my name. Sabina Stiletto. The little knife dot in the eye.
The ink shimmers with flame, though your breath is like as the guest book seems to accept your name. Ah, very good. It seems like the Red House of Draconio accepts your entry. All that's left is to meet with the master and sign your contracts. Welcome to the Red House. And the painting before you burns away. The oil dripping to the floor as flames overtake it, and what is left is a dark portal beckoning you to step inside.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yes, quite.
Shall we?
Yeah, I'll go first.
You all walk through the portal, and that is where we are going to end today's session.
That was so fun. That was such a good session.
Oh,
Awesome!
Does the pizza ever arrive?
It's waiting for you on your in your personal room. No, we'll see.
It's outside on the porch being rained on.
Yeah. Oh no!
There's like a little demon raccoon eating it.
Oh, that was fucking awesome.
Yeah, that was so good.
That
amazing.
I mean, other than the food,
That part was so cool
it
though.
was. Yeah.
Yeah, I loved all the ideas.
Dude, I sat there thinking of the most infuriating dishes I could imagine.
It worked.
You got a great match of like the elegant descriptions that I love of like food and books, but with the vibe from the movie. I forget the name of it.
The
one with
Menu?
the yes, with that vibe.
I
it's
watched
so good.
that 2 days ago.
Nice, perfect,
I was like-
genius.
I was like,
That's exactly what I was thinking of. The chef being like just so intense. And the Christopher Walken chef, holy shit. Chef Barry.
Chef Barry.
Sabina literally dressed like the 90s rock.
Yeah!
I put a picture in our chat, Scarlett. If
I
you
see
haven't
it.
seen it. Okay.
You have a fanny pack and everything. That's where you keep all your clan pistol rounds.
Yeah.
So when you're ready to shoot that clan pistol, you go zip,
Yeah.
pop. Oh my goodness.
I know you have a clan pistol, but don't you wish it was a clown pistol?
A little, yeah.
Is there a clown
What is it?
archetype?
Yes, technically.
Is it like a jester?
Harlequin?
Or Harlequin?
Or I forget if it's a background or an archetype. There's acrobat, like there's an adventure path. I'm running it, and I just drew a blank on it. Age of Extinction.
I heard that one's hard.
Right, Extinction Curse. Extinction
I
Curse.
heard
That's
Extinction Curse is a really hard one. At
It-
least my friend Kurtzy says that.
it. It is not. I mean, Pathfinder adventure paths tend not to be forgiving if you run them literally.
Okay.
So yeah, but it has like an entire circus sub system in it
Cool.
where the players can run the circus, and like you have your own acts, and it can be really, really fun to play with. I have a whole bunch of stuff set up for the party I'm running through it with.
That's neat.
Can
I
you
might
do
have
that
to.
next?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had fun running that for you guys.
Should we do some golden lizards?
Yes, I wanted to know though of the NPCs you met this evening, who is your favorite?
I think that's obvious. It's Shlo.
It's slow.
Do
Holy
love
shit.
slow. Also Adonis. I liked Adonis a lot. But
Yeah.
Donnie.
Yeah.
Flo is amazing on so many levels.
Yeah.
She just is helping. She's gonna come up to
Yeah,
Asphyxia
she's-
later and be like, I'm so sorry. Or not Asphyxia. Yeah, Asphyxia. I'm so sorry if I sounded mean. I'm just so jealous of you.
Oh, well, there's nothing to be jealous of. You're
just
shown great potential.
so pretty.
Is she saying it sarcastically?
You can't tell. That's the thing about Chilo. You can't tell when
Alright.
she's being. Yeah.
And you're such a good attendant, Shlo. I just felt so comfortable in your presence.
I feel like she, she takes everything as an insult, but hides it. I'm sure you will. I'm sure you'll meet her again soon. All right, let's do our golden
I
lizard.
look forward to it.
Okay, I actually put a golden lizard section in my notes, starting with Kiki.
Yay. Okay, well, I don't know. I feel like Sabina was a fucking star today. She really shone. I loved the pizza bit. And yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess I can't pinpoint a single one. I just have to give Sabina a standing ovation and a round of applause for that performance.
Yeah.
It's got to be a round. Oh, I love your tablet glove. I lost my tablet glove.
Oh, I'll bring you one. I have like 5
Oh,
They're all in the
because I
back.
lose them.
next time you're over.
Yeah.
Next time you're over, I want to do some art projects. I want to clean my office out. I'll let you play around on my Huon screen tablet.
Please.
Okay, Mornique.
So I'm torn between Ari and I'm so sorry. I'm totally blanking on your name, Lizzie.
Lakaya.
Kaya.
I know, it's so hard not to say like
Just
I don't know why, where that came
this-
from. It's
We
now
just-
grained in my brain, and it's like, get
I
out of
know,
there. It's like,
brainworm.
both of your like bath scenes were so good.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, all 3 of your scenes were really, really good, but I just feel like those 2 were very unique. Getting to the emotional core of Ari and seeing Lakaya being the only practical one in the group was somewhat unexpected.
Look,
It's
she
like,
don't
oh,
got
this
the-
is a fucked up magic mirror, huh? It's like,
do you guys know what the mirror does?
it definitely shows us our insecurities.
Yes, it is this insecurity enhancer.
Look, Lakaya doesn't have book smarts. She's got woods smarts. Not even street smarts.
She's got dirt smarts.
Dirt.
Lizzie, who are you giving yours to?
That moment at the end there with Sabina and Asphyxia, like, oh, you signed for me, and then with a refusal, looking to the other 2, like, I can't even ask them. Their handwriting is shit.
Oh, that was fucking funny.
That was
Okay.
straight out of a sitcom.
Erudite.
Yeah, so many good moments. I will give Scarlett the nod on the food descriptions and the pairings. Absolutely. But I will give it to Sabina, I think, for that. Yeah, the bit, but the image. I can't get that image of Sabina walking in with a fanny pack and a turtleneck, and then just unabashedly, being themselves throughout this stage play of a dinner.
Yeah.
Sabina, you're the winner.
Woo!
Yay.
Yay, so that means you get an extra hero. So everyone gets 1 hero point at the beginning of every session, but you get an extra one. This session weren't
Do
a
those
lot of
stack?
rolls. So I'll say for now, but if you guys up to 3 is the cap. So if
Okay.
you're not going to use them, they're going to waste. Especially because
Okay.
I can grant hero points in the game.
Mhm.
There wasn't a lot of rolling today at all, but that's okay because this was like, we had 2 combat heavy sessions, and now
It was awesome.
this.
And the
is
merchant was
Yeah.
really cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you use a hero point? I just gave myself 3.
I think if you right click, it'll get rid
Right
of them.
click, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So here's the deal with the merchant. Once you're in the house, you will have access to buy shit. Part of this setting is that you can get whatever you need as long as it doesn't have an uncommon or rare tag. However, there's a lot of items in the game, and I definitely don't want you to only be like trying to rack your brain with what's like the best gear or whatever. So basic gear, if you want something to add to your character that you want to buy, tell me what item you want, if you know what it is, and I will put it in the shop. That way I don't have to put every single item that exists in the shop. Just tell me, and that'll be something we take care of at the beginning of a session. Like, we'll have downtime periods, whether it's at the beginning of a session or the end of a session. Like, technically we have 30 minutes left in the session, so you could, if you wanted to do some shopping, this could be a quick shopping thing to make sure that your character has the things they need, like healing potions, whatever. If there's something that's not
Right.
on this list, you literally just ask. And if obviously not all of you know, like if you're new to Pathfinder, you're not going to know what items to get. So in between sessions, we could have little talks, and I can like walk you through what kind of items you might like, what's possible. Like the spellcasters are going to want spell hearts and wands and
Yeah.
staves, and the melee people are going to want melee stuff and other fun things. So if you want help between sessions on picking items, you can do that. I will try and have items prepared between sessions that I think you might like, so you don't have to do the work if it's just you don't get around to messaging me.
Okay.
But it will be as simple as just clicking and dragging. And then of course when you do combat and loot stuff, I'll be rolling. All this stuff that was in your party stash, I rolled for that.
Cool.
Where did you like make up your own, or did you find rolling charts for stuff? Because that's something I've been looking for.
Foundry has roll tables. Let me
Nice.
see if I could find it. Where I think it was under workbench. No, it was not under workbench. Where was it? I think GM tools. Yeah. Okay. So in Foundry, in the compendiums, there is GM tools. There are rollable tables, and there's literally 10th level consumables, 10th level permanent, 12th level so permanent consumables for every level. Though I don't think every single item is on this list, so you can still buy things, but I can roll for stuff over here. I can roll for treasures, art objects, all that stuff.
Oh, I love that.
I mean, you mentioned those wraps before as like a good thing to have if you're dealing with unarmed attacks. So that is definitely on my list. But I am a broke bitch, so I
on.
cannot afford it.
You can't afford it?
We just got a bunch of
neither
money.
can I.
I am no.
We don't have
I
enough. 35 gold.
Oh, you're
okay.
short. Yeah.
Yeah, I've only got 22.
So here's the thing. Everything I gave you from the last was what a first level character party should acquire during their leveling between 1 and 2. So now that you're level 2, you're going to start acquiring more within the next tier, 2 to 3. You will be able to get something like that.
Cool.
I have a question.
Yes.
I noticed that on our party sheet it says bulk. What does that mean? Bulk 2, bulk 3.
Bulk is the encumbrance. Erudite, do you want to explain how encumbrance is going to work?
So what Pathfinder does is they basically realize nobody wants to keep track of items.
Pounds.
Yeah, like a bookkeeper. I mean, I'm sure there's somebody out there. Not to
I mean, it does it for
disparage.
you, so.
Well, I mean, outside of Foundry, but so what
Mhm.
Pathfinder has is basically things of negligible weight. So without bulk, you can just carry, and it's assumed to be reasonable. But things that are of significance, like weapons and shields, will have a bulk amount assigned to them, and your strength will determine how much you can carry in terms of bulk before you experience encumbrance penalties.
Okay, mine is 9, so I can carry a lot.
Yeah, and if you look at your inventory at the very bottom, it shows you your max bulk compared to how much bulk you're currently carrying.
Oh, I can carry. Wait, is it encumbered is how much you can carry or bulk?
Yeah,
Max-
it says encumbered, so
Yeah,
encumbered
so-
is 9, and max bulk is, for me, is 14.
Yeah, so at 9 you would be considered encumbered, and then the max bulk you could physically carry would be 14.
Okay.
Okay.
And you can see what bulk is when you actually look on the items. After quantity, you'll see bulk. So, like Lakaya, your javelins, each of your javelins is 1 bulk. So you have 4 javelins, that's 4 L. What does L stand for? Large?
I don't know, but mine all say that, so.
Yeah, L is like what? So yeah, so negligible things you can carry an infinite amount of, like potions, coinage, your backpack, chalk, all that shit. It looks like your bedroll is 1 bulk, your rope is 1 bulk, your 5 torches is 5 bulk. So yeah.
It's going to be light, and then go up from
light.
there.
That's what L means, light. So how many light makes a large?
I have a lot of them on here. I've got 9 from darts alone.
Right,
and
9.
I've only got 2 bulk.
9 light. Yeah, so bulk.
9L. Yeah.
So how many bulk? Is it 10 bulk? 10 light makes 1 bulk? Is that?
I don't think so because
Yeah,
my
10 light
climbing
makes
kit
1
is...
bulk.
Let me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 10 to 1 for light.
My climbing kit has 1 bulk on its own, and then I
Okay.
definitely have more than 10 L.
But you
I
only
have
have.
more than 20 L.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Let's see. 5L, 5L.
Oh, it says bulk to 5L, I think.
Yeah, so you
I
have
guess,
you have
yeah.
2 full
So I'm
bulk,
halfway
and then
to
you have
bulk
4
3.
light items afterwards.
Okay.
Okay. Does it automatically incur the penalties on? I'm thinking in Foundry it's going to automatically incur penalties, which means at some point I'm going to give you all a stash. You can carry your things in a chest in your rooms because, in the Oops All Tieflings world, you all get your own room and a closet. So you won't have to worry about being like bulky. You can have inventory.
Yeah. And there are certain containers, the backpack is a container where it'll hold a certain amount of bulk. And at least for the backpack, the first 2 of it don't count against your limit. So it's bulk is not just a matter of the weight, it's also the volume to it. So when you have it nice and organized inside the bag, it makes it easier for you to carry.
Oh, so you can get more containers if you need to carry more shit. Cool. Go ahead, Lizzie.
While we're talking about sheets, when I long rested, I didn't go up to my max. I'm 1 below, and I don't know why that is.
So the amount you heal in Pathfinder is slightly variable.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
I believe might be an alternate rule, but it's not like heal to max after overnight.
I will
It's a certain amount.
I will read my player's handbook this week and post for you guys the long rest rules,
Okay.
so that you'll know. I'm still learning, guys.
That's okay.
I do actually got an idea for some homework for all of you. I would like you all to DM me what the aesthetic of your private dorm would look like.
Ah, okay.
Because I'm going to make a
Okay.
map.
Cool.
I will, next session, will also be making sure that we're going to have more mechanical challenges involved. We'll still have like tons and tons of role play. But I do want to like let you guys use your character sheets and your talents and stuff like that. But yeah.
Speaking of talents, in the group chat.
Can I show the chat, sis?
Please.
Oops.
I'm working on the other ones right now too.
I love that you took the pose too.
I had to. I had to.
I love it. With a full night's rest, you recover 1 hit point per character level. Oh.
I posted the link to the rest and daily prep rules in
Nice.
in the
In the
Discord.
resources. Oh, I don't know if you noticed this. I added hearts to all of the channels. And
I did notice.
I did that because all in a row, I have 4 different TTRPG categories that have tons of channels in them of all the games that I'm running, and it confuses the shit out of me when all of them are open. So I gave each of them a different icon so that I can quickly like clock
That's
where
so
what's
smart.
what.
Yeah.
I don't know why the little fiery hearts just made sense to me.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, if you have any resources, that's also where I will post other tutorials. Speaking of, I want to test something. Guys, I made a how to turn your weapon. Okay, so when you are ready to like turn your weapon into a +1, I made a tutorial on how to do that.
Cool.
So watch your screens in Foundry, and I'll show you.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
You made this?
It's a GIF.
That's so cool.
So it is a loop. It kind of starts in the middle sometimes, which is a little frustrating. But yeah, so as you see in the tutorial, it literally just, you go to your item, you edit it, you go to the details, and if you scroll down a little bit, there is the potency runes and striking runes for now when you're ready to go to a +1. And it costs some money, so I'll explain that. But yeah, that's how you would do it in Foundry. It's like that simple.
Cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. The striking rune is it increases the amount of dice that you roll when you roll damage. So it gets like stronger and stronger and stronger.
Cool. Fuck yeah.
And then there are other runes that give it some special. What are they? So there's your fundamental runes, and then is it property rune is like the. So property runes are like runes you add like flaming. It adds fire damage to it, or ghost
Okay.
touch. You can attack ghosts with it. So you
I
can.
had those before.
Yeah.
Ghost
So
touch
Yeah.
one.
so you can literally
Right.
customize your mundane weapon. You can change the precious material it's made out of, because the precious material actually affects how it interacts with certain creatures. So you can totally customize your items to be like magic items.
Real fast. What was Ari's paladin outfit? It was like a tunic and
A
what
tabard.
was like the,
Yeah.
what is that?
A tabard. It's like a apron.
It's almost like an apron. Yeah.
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 Okay.
Okay.
You know,
That you
like
would wear over top of the armor.
Yeah, it's like that cloth that goes over the armor, and then it goes under the belt, and then between the legs, like a little loincloth.
Like a crusader.
Yeah.
Like here, I'll post a.
Okay. Thank you.
Buta is cookies. Buta is not cookies. It's moons, dark moons.
Oh. Thank you.
I posted a screenshot of Shimmerine's VTuber model, and I get this question a lot. Why does she look like Alex Straza from WoW? Because they're both red dragons, and they have red hair, and she doesn't look like Alex Straza. Like Alex Straza has like black horns and red eyes, but it's probably because she has long red hair. I get that a lot because Alex Straza is a baddie. I love Alex Straza, but Shiny is
I
definitely.
don't play
a different
Warcraft,
character.
but I liked her in Heroes of the Storm. I played a lot of that.
Is she a character in Heroes of the Storm?
Yeah, she's a healer.
Wow. I used to play that. I haven't in a long time.
Me too.
It
'Cause
might be
they-
her horn angle. I agree, Gabriel. I've tried so many horn angles on her, and that's just the one I like the best. Just kind of like the.
They just cut the support for the game. So
I
it's not
thought
playing.
I heard they brought it back like recently.
Not really. I mean, they're patching it, but like
Like I think they want
never gonna
to.
have new content.
You don't think they're? I think that like part of the thing when they brought Chris Metzen back to Blizzard and they're like revamping, like WoW is going through some massive changes, needed
Oh.
changes. They're adding player housing. Who knows how good it'll be, but
That's so funny. Finally, why is World of
Finally!
Warcraft so behind on the MMO times?
it is.
Oh, look at us.
And,
That's
if
fine.
it does come back, Scarlet, I'll play it with you.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not.
It's
good
the
at
only
it,
MOBA
but I'll play
I've
it with you.
ever liked playing because it's simpler than other
Who did you
MOBAs.
play the most?
I forget.
I played a lot of Kael'thas.
I don't think I played him. I didn't play it. Shoot, I actually don't know. I don't remember. It has been a really long time. That feels like a whole
Yeah.
different like that was back before I was a streamer, and
That was before I moved into my house, so it's been a while.
if you got
Um,
characters with
I-
medicine, you can stack the treat wounds with a normal rest. That's good to know.
Oh, okay. I have medicine. I posted it in the.
Fucking love this.
Okay.
Oh, I love that. The tutu.
Look
Yeah,
at
it looks
cropped
so
arm,
cute
like,
with the tail between her legs.
I had her shirt like unbuttoned further down to signify the one button off.
Yeah. I
Or
hope
the
you
top of the dress, I
guys
should say.
liked the symbolism.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
cute.
I'm
fucking
glad.
dressing up like Rocco.
I had two ideas, and this one just felt right. The other idea
Yes, I know
was
what you
an
mean.
elven dress.
Oh, yeah, also would have been bad.
I felt like that would have been like, nah, I'm not fucking wearing that, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
I had to make it somewhat agreeable.
This is so much funnier.
I hope I did everybody justice in this little sketch.
It's so cute. I love how quickly you can sketch because then we get to look at them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything different? Is there anything about Ari? I got his little knee scar. But does
The
he have like
dragon-
spikes?
On the tabard, there's like a dragon's head,
Right.
in the
that's
center.
right.
and he does have horns that kind of look like sort of broken pieces of crystal. Think quartz.
Ah, okay.
Like a
Yeah.
crystal dragon. Oh, I have a question. Is Ari's not tieflingified yet, is he?
I did take. Yeah, he is a tiefling
Okay.
ancestry.
Okay. So I know that this is Oops All Tieflings, so we're all tieflings. I wanted to give you guys the option to not be a tiefling yet until you sign a contract with Draconia, but I kind of feel like that's fallen by the wayside and you're all tieflings.
We're born
I mean, I put it in
tiefling.
my questionnaire that I was a tiefling.
Yeah, and so
Yeah.
did Josh. So I was like, okay. Y'all were born this way, and that's probably why Draconio's got his eye on you.
Ari, in fact, with my second level feat, he took an exemplar ability that sort of comes out of that gives him, he's now unholy, which in my mind, the lore reason is, it says in the description, you have chosen a side in the, cosmic war for one side or the other. And, his decision to not just taint the oil in that first one, but to also drop Urgathoa in.
Yeah, the Urgathoan, that was awesome.
That was clearly a decision like, nope, I have made a line and this is where I am.
Yes. I feel like, so exemplars are interesting classes because they kind of imply that you're some kind of demigod fledgling. How much of Ari's exemplarness is from his backstory, and how much of it is from his growing as a servant of Draconio?
So, I don't know how much of the book you've read, like the flavor part, not the character pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, most exemplars spring from the blood of a killed god that splattered through the world.
Right.
So part of that, so that blood that actually hit his egg while he was, gestating, whatever you want to call it. So that's where that's where that little bit of divinity in him comes from ultimately.
Okay.
In my mind, that is a building block. That is something that as he, learns, grows, develops under Draconio's influence, it's going to build off of that. But without that, he doesn't have that starting point.
Okay, so Gorham, I think is the name, right?
Yep.
The god of war, I believe, or death. Like, I did read a bit of it. Yeah, so so that's what gave the power. But I feel like working under the influence of a devil is now going to. Speaking of, do you guys want to explore later if we keep this going, if you keep leveling up and it goes far enough, do you want to explore those mythic archetypes like Archfiend, Godling?
Isn't that like really high level stuff?
Yeah.
Level 12 to 20.
Oh, okay.
At 20th
Yeah,
level is when you get
okay.
your capstone.
Yep. Those are fun. That's where around 11 to 12 in Pathfinders where things really start to go off the rails in terms of power and, that anime-esque feeling of I can do anything I want.
Naruto OP.
Yep.
That's when I send you to other planes of existence so that you don't.
Ruin on the world.
Oh, you can ruin the world if you
Oh.
want. That's fine.
There are plenty of monsters that you can throw at us that will ruin our day.
Mhm. Why is the music getting all?
The music's gone all musicy.
Oh,
Yeah.
it happens. It happens.
Okay.
Let me fix that. Yeah, that's the phrase. The music's gone all musicy.
All right, guys. I think we are taking next. No, we
Yes.
play next.
Okay,
Yeah, we gotta
No.
sort
so
this.
it was scheduled that next week is off.
Yes.
However,
Yep.
I am in town, so if everybody's free, we can do it.
Yeah, because she's gonna be gone the 28th and then the 7th, 2 weeks in a row. So, do
Okay.
we want to play next week and then take the next 2 weeks off,
I'm good with that.
do.
Lizzie?
So it is unlikely that I'm going to be around for the 21st. Doesn't mean you guys can't play without me.
Okay. I can
know.
arrange
I
things.
thought this week was. I thought Friday was off.
I'm
So-
sorry.
It was, yeah. It's in the schedule. It's just I thought I was going to California, and then California set on fire, and everybody evacuated to my sister's town, and so now her restaurant is nonstop, super, super, super busy, so I can't see her anymore. So, so I will be in town.
Okay.
It could be,
But that's
yeah.
okay.
We could just do some. Well, I could come up with something that you don't feel like you're missing out too much on. Lakaya is gonna just crash in her room. We're doing. I wanted to for next session. I could either keep testing you through the Red House, or I could have you meet Draconio and have you sign your contracts. So maybe
Let's
we'll
do that when everybody's here.
or we could do like one person at a time. And then do a fun little thing. I'll think about it.
Also, I know we, set aside a little bit of RP in the Discord. Do we want to share? We could, as that develops, we could also share that with the, during these kinds of sessions when we don't have everybody.
Yeah, because I want to know what y'all are doing in there. I should actually look at it.
We should make a role play chat in the Discord
I did.
category.
Yes.
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Notes, picks, character, resources, sheets, assets, info, schedule. I don't have access.
I will at you. There. Did it pop up?
Yeah.
It's above player chat.
Yeah, it's above player chat.
Huh.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 up.
It's so annoying. I'm literally a mod, an admin in your Discord, and yet
I see you there. I see you in it. You just have it hidden because of your Discord settings.
Oh, right. Why is that not?
Okay, I'm gonna tag you specifically.
No, I just need to go in. I don't know why. Maybe I have to do follow category. So that it'll just automatically, any new channel you make will just automatically. Yeah. Okay. Right. Arigato. There I am.
Perfect.
Ooh. Okay. So yeah, so Ecclesius is in the infirmary.
Yes, so
And
I
I
would say
think-
during that whole dinner he is carted off. I feel like I will create something to catch him up to the rest of you.
I think after the dinner, well, we walked through a fucking portal, so I don't know. At some point, Asphyxia checks on Ecclesius in the infirmary and is just gloating the whole time about how she saved his ass and how she is the baddest bitch of them all, and he's lucky to have her in the
I will
group.
let you do that when you get to bump into him next time. I have to decide specifically what happens to him first, just so there's continuity.
He's got the pizza.
You know what you could do?
I just know he wanted to roleplay when he
intercepted the
wasn't here.
pizza at the
Perfect.
door.
For the role play, you guys could role play the dinner, because there was technically like 30 minutes for each course. So
Right.
if you wanna role play window the dinner would be a good one for this week. Because you don't know what's gonna happen when you step through that portal.
Right.
All right, guys. I'm gonna go have a Valentine's Day with my hubbity bubbity.
Yes.
And I will
Same.
see
I'll be getting off
you-
too.
I'll see you next week. I love you all, guys. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. All right, hang on, guys. Hang on. Oh, that was such a great